Peace, family. Welcome in. Welcome and welcome back. Peace to the gods and goddesses. I'm going to give it a couple minutes, y'all, to see if we have some people live falling in here. All right. Shout out to the replay gang. Peace, family. How are you? Welcome and welcome back. I hope you're well. I'm doing well myself. I'm just kind of getting my day started. It's a late start. It's 1:21 here, Central Standard Time. Let's go ahead and get into the message. I feel like this is going to be a beautiful one. Smash that like button on your way in. And again, shout out to the replay gang. I appreciate y'all. All right. What is the message of the day? Message of the day. The message of the day. Peace, guys. I see y'all coming in. Establishing emotional boundaries. Okay. Someone being walked all over or used to being walked all over. Manifest in the future. and also engaging with fears and doubts. Now, y'all, this is my new deck. Every time I get a new deck, I love just reading from the actual book to get the meaning from the author's perspective of why we pulled this card, right? So, again, we have establishing emotional boundaries, manifesting the future, and engaging with fears and doubts. So, yeah, let's go ahead. This is a thick book, too. This is page one. Perfect. Page one, establishing emotional boundaries. We got the first card in the deck. How ironic is that? Okay. This is beautiful. I love this deck. This is probably the best deck I've gotten as far as just like the way they put it together, like the thickness of this book. Like they really want you to understand these cards, the imagery. I love this. Like this is, yeah, I like this. Okay. Number one, establishing emotional boundaries. Okay, so it breaks it down, y'all, into like themes, imagery, and deeper meaning. So like y'all, like I encourage y'all to honestly get this deck. I'm not sponsored by these folks, y'all. This is like, look, this is a good deck. So the Empath Oracle deck, y'all look this up. Like, even if you're a beginner in tarot, like this is the perfect deck for you to start with, honestly. Okay. Distinguishing our energies and emotions from those of colors. Recognizing boundaries with other people. Contemplating nuances of emotional and energetic changes. Imagery. The image for this card is the only one that has a clear separation between the two people depicted. It symbolizes the emotional separation we must undergo without losing our empathy. Both individuals in this card's artwork are absorbing vibrations from the other, but do not lose their independent stability in the process. Deeper meanings. Pulling this card is a direct call for action. For all highly empathic, and emotionally sensitive individuals, this card necessitates the establishment of boundaries between that which is emotionally yours and that which is or belongs to other people, to society, or as a result of social conditioning. It's a lot of that going on. Although it can seem dreadfully hard, especially at first, it is our duty to recognize which emotions belong to us and which belong to an external party or parties. Like, do you feel this way, or does somebody else kind of program your mind to feel this way? This does not exclude social conditioning that we've experienced over time, as we are apt to absorb and hold on to difficult emotions from the past. There is no reward in simply entering another person's emotional reality and remaining there. You do not need to empathize with everyone, nor do you need to agree with everyone. For example, if you don't like sports, don't pretend like you like sports. You can, however, empathize with someone's sports-fueled excitement without invalidating their feelings. Another example, I like animals, but not enough to take care of them. So like dog lovers, I really don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and like act like I'm just so excited to see your dog and oh my God, it's the dog. Make up a story about how I always wanted a dog and whoop de wop whim. I don't like dogs. It's okay. Ami don't do dogs, right? So, those kinds of things. You don't have to play the part. You don't. We don't have to try to fit in, right? Look, attract people that want to fit in with you. Okay? Period. We empaths often naturally assume that everyone is as open as we are. It's a tough lesson to learn that people have their boundaries. Many of them based in ego or identity. I was thinking ideology in my mind. It's the same thing that we may cross without realizing. We can gain greater awareness and empowerment by mentally taking a step back in social situations to analyze the emotional energy of the moment. It takes a lot of practice for extremely empathic people to discover the best ways to politely, yet firmly, draw and recognize social boundaries, as well as it is to distinguish our emotions from those of others. I agree with that. This card reminds us that it is not only possible, but also necessary on the empathic journey. Practice makes perfect. I know that's right. That hit home for me too. What y'all think, family? Okay, so the next card is card 27, Manifesting the Future. Let's go to page 27, card 27. Oh, this is 11. Okay. 11, 12, 14, 15. Okay. Bye. Manifesting the future. Essential things. Knowing the future will be a brighter place than the past. Knowing the future will be a brighter place than the past. Knowing the future. Oh, okay. No. That just did some weird to my brain, y'all. I get it. Knowing the future will be a brighter place than the past. Doing work every day to keep the ball rolling in a positive direction. So these are like different things to manifest your future. Like these are steps, the 3 steps, right? The essential steps. I'm going to read them over again too after I read this last one. Gaining trust in the universe that everything is going according to plan. So these are the 3 things. Knowing the future will be a brighter place than the past. Number 2, doing work every day to keep the ball rolling in a positive direction. Number 3, gaining trust in the universe that everything is going according to plan. So when you light that candle, when you speak what you want, whatever form of magic you're using, whatever alchemy you're using to manifest what it is you want on a 3D, in the 3D, speak it, write it, burn, whatever it is, and just walk away and just know that it is what it is. What's done is done. Like literally. Another great way to help with manifestation, y'all, is writing on your candles. Get you a Sharpie, okay, and write out what you want. Also, too, if you're doing chakra work, remember we talked about the candle exercise, getting the different color for each chakra as you do your shadow work, right? And write your letters. So another way that you can do that, like if you can't come across colored candles, because sometimes it's kind of hard. It's a hit and miss with Dollar Tree, and if you go to Hobby Lobby and places like that, it can get kind of expensive, blah, blah, blah. What you can do is you can buy some stickers from Dollar Tree and put a red sticker on there, or you could simply just or green or blue, whatever chakra you're working with, or you can simply just use a Sharpie of that color. Whatever it is, there's no right way of doing it. It's what you want. The best magic that you can use and operate is yours. The spells that you came up with, the rituals that you came up with. Period. Straight up. Okay, imagery. The man in this picture has gained control over his destiny. He is mentally building his future with his thoughts and sending his ideas to the universe to manifest in front of him. As you can see, the man in this card is looking directly at you, the reader. As your eyes meet his, remember that you are the center of the universe, your universe. Hold on one second, family. I gotta quiet these kids down. They know better. Hold on one second, y'all, okay? My bad, y'all. I'm back. Whew, I do not like getting interrupted. It fucks with my whole flow. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm very sensitive, y'all. I'm extremely sensitive. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and I'm very sensitive, y'all. So we gotta bring it on back. We gotta bring it back. All right. So we got 30, engaging with fears and doubts. That's like a few pages away. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. This next card is nice too. Okay. Okay. Engaging with fears and doubts. The three things, okay? Accepting the fear and anxiety. Accepting that fear and anxiety can aid in self-development. Questioning any thought or belief that may be self-limiting. Remembering that we are never truly alone. 3 essential things. 1, accepting that fear and anxiety can aid in self-development. 2, questioning any thought or belief that can be self-limiting, that puts you in a box. And 3, remembering that we are never truly alone. Period. Imagery, the dark woman in this painting. The dark woman in this painting understands that fears and doubts are only constructs of her mind. In the depths of herself, she understands that nothing can really threaten or harm her. When real dangers come her way, she will face them with courage and confidence. The deeper meaning of this card is every empath experiences days where we simply wish to disengage with the world and shut everything out. Okay. Definitely, I feel this card. For some, this can manifest in ongoing depression or anxiety, even a desire to sleep and never wake up. So, family, let's get real. So there's definitely some like heavy depression in the air and thoughts of suicide here. Now I want to be transparent with my life. I'm an extreme empath. This card is speaking to me. No, I do not want to unalive myself. We're good over here in the 3 percentile. So not that part necessarily, but that part of just being in an ongoing depression. You remember last video, family, if y'all watched my vlog video, I said I'm very good at just, paying things off. I can appear very, very chipper and, bubbly and happy, But I spent a lot of time to myself. And I know a lot of you guys have too. This is resonating for someone. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And I found myself very socially awkward. I've also found myself lonely, sad, depressed, lazy, tired, you know? Because when I go outside, I'm dealt with everyone's energy. Like, I hear the voices. I feel the anger. I feel if they've cried. I hear what they're thinking. Like, it's a lot for me. And empaths, like, empaths that understand where I'm coming from. And that can lead you down a road of like, I don't even want to fucking be here anymore. I just wanting to end it all, right? And hopefully you find this video before you get to that point. I've been to that point when I was in my teens and I was in the thick of my homelessness. I definitely had thoughts of unaliving myself. And I'm glad that I grew from that, but I do understand that there are grown-ass women that still feel that way, that still have not reached that point in their healing journey to where they're okay with living another day. There's people that really in life, they contemplate getting up every day. Like, I might as well just take a whole bunch of pills and just say, fuck it all. And I've had thoughts like that, and it's like, okay, but you have children, you have a journey, you have a mission, you have goals, you have aspirations. Never give up. If you take your life, honey, you're gonna be right back in this bitch. And I know it's not a laughing matter, but I'm just, child, you gotta laugh and keep from crying. You gotta really think about that. If you're really tired of Earth, you're trying to transcend from this motherfucker, create your mansions and your new universe in your mind. Be the best person you can be. Know thyself, love thyself, give good to the earth. And child, all you can really do is hope that you just don't come back to this motherfucker. Don't go into the light. Okay? Don't go into the light. Don't go into the light, family. Never go into the light, because you're going to portal right back into this bitch. I feel like a lot of super empaths are the people that we see out on the streets, the homeless people, our shamans and our oracles and high priestess, our diviners. They're the homeless people. Super smart, they're so disconnected from this realm. They said, fuck it all. They said, well, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm too chicken to kill myself. I really don't want to do that, so I'm going to just die slowly with these vices, It's important to protect your energy, but there's also this thin line of like isolation, social anxiety. Like, I literally, I used to have panic attacks. Like, I've came a long way, y'all. Like, last year I used to have panic attacks going outside. Like, I would just go to my porch. That's it. I would feel too much energy on my porch and I'd retreat back. Like, this is what happens though when you go through a lot of traumatic ass shit and you don't deal with it. When you suppress a lot of shit, near-death experiences, just shit that you don't deal with, y'all. Like, that shit literally builds up and you can snap the fuck out and want to hurt yourself or hurt people around you. So just be mindful and really take your time with yourself. Don't rush anything. There's no such thing as weird. You are you, and the healing process, it can look really abnormal, right? finding yourself can look very weird and abnormal. I want you to curate yourself. I want you to protect yourself. I want you to, self growth, all that. But don't shun yourself off either. And I'm telling you from experience because I've literally cut everyone off. Everybody. Everybody. There's only one person that's close to me in this 3D, like besides my children. I only have one person I consider like a legit friend that is legit there, one. And like, yeah, I feel protected. I know a lot about myself. I've done a lot of spiritual work, a lot of shadow work, but the shit never stops. And it does get to a point to where too much time to yourself is just not healthy either. You know? Um, yeah. I don't really know what else to say about that, but I feel this message for sure. And it's the thing of I don't know who to trust. Well, how do I find friends, or like where do I go? Just go with the flow of life. Like for me, I'm not a club person. I'm not a bar lounge. I could care less about that kind of shit. Um, that's tough. That's a touchy and triggering subject. And engaging with fears and doubts. Boom, like this reading is speaking, honey. It's like, so we fear being around people. We fear, being tainted by society. We feel, people might let us down. We can't trust others, all those kinds of things. But we do gotta kind of like get ourselves back out there. We just gonna be awkward for the rest of our lives. Like, I am 27 years old. Okay, I'm about to be 28, September 25th. And I'm like hella young out here. Okay? Beautiful, vibrant, smart. Like, there's no reason why I should just be stuck in the damn house. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my spiritual mission outshines that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've been there and done that shit already. Like, I don't want to party. I don't want to do that shit. But I would like to get into like a dance group or something like that. Find the people that are like you, is what I'm saying. If you're in the festivals and stuff like that, do that then, and your friends will come. Like, I really believe as if I actually make steps to open myself up and be outside more, I'm a magnet. People are going to be attracted to me, and people are going to automatically gravitate towards me. But I have to be honest within myself. You have to be honest within yourself to be like, okay, yeah, I do still have some fears and some doubts when it comes to interacting with people. Or, yeah, I kind of have gotten super socially awkward with the shadow work, like with just, putting myself in this cocoon. I don't know. But then there's other parts of me too, family, that's just like, I don't think that I'm ready to be around a hell of a lot of energies too. Like, I like coming on here and talking to y'all, like people that can relate and understand and like actually want to hear what the hell I'm talking about. Like, this world is cruel. Like, the trauma that I've personally been through is so thick. It's like it's fucked up my whole speech, and I'm working through it. This is not a pity session, y'all. Please don't give me no pity. I'm not asking for it. But I've been through a lot of traumatizing things that have literally changed my speech, like literally, like my jaw and like how I talk. Like I slur and I stutter and I like tremble over my words and stuff like that. And I never was like that until, I went through the fucked up shit that I went through. So it's just very important, y'all, to really just deal with the shit. Like, deal with the shit and be yourself through it. And don't feel like you gotta rush your shadow work. Don't feel like you're less than or you're not worthy of change or you're this horrible person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to work through your shit. And once you take the time to kind of sit down and really consciously dissect, peel the layers back, you might have illnesses and different stuff like that might come up, inflammation in this area, just different shit that'll come up in the 3D because it's purging. You're purging in the spiritual realm, so you're going to begin to purge in the 3D. But with all that being said, y'all, 6-7 a year ago, I could barely fucking form a sentence. Like, and I'm making progress. You'll be surprised what can happen to an adult mind just as well as a child mind when it's suppressed, damaged. When I suffered from a lot of alcohol damage too, physical damage to my body, damage to my organs. I've been through a lot of just shit, right? So, but that's my testimony. Just keep going. It doesn't matter if people think that you're weird. It doesn't matter. Like, I've sacrificed my whole fucking family because they weren't in alignment. That's okay. If they're not in alignment, like, you gotta let them go. Like, you gotta let them go. You have to let them go. You have to let them go. Know thyself. Know thyself. I know I'm rambling, family. I'm venting, but there's some messages, so catch them. Hey, NJ. Okay. We got people in here trying to be funny. Don't have time for it right now. Okay. Anyway. Let's move on, family. What advice do we have for the people in regards to the message that was just given? Any advice? Look, that was the reading right there, family. Any advice? 8 of Swords. Advice: pull the rope off. You are capable of pulling that rope off. I can never get the thing straight. Okay. That rope is not very tight on this girl. She can easily wiggle, shimmy, pull the blindfold off and walk about. But this is someone that is choosing to kind of be in that same mindset. Swords is mind. Swords is mental. When you see swords in tarot, it's mental. Get out of your own way mentally. Don't take yourself back to this place. And also, be free flowing with your emotions as well. Don't hide who you are, y'all. It's okay to be vulnerable. The folks that don't deserve it, they'll be revealed to you. X them out and keep it moving. It's cool. It's all it says. Hey, Nicole, welcome in. Peace, peace, peace. What else? I'm also hearing self-discovery as well. Hermit mode is for self-discovery, self-mastery, right? So if we have a different mindset about what that is, we need to change that today. It's all about self-mastery, not being lonely or, disconnecting forever too. Because I guess I never thought about, okay, well, after I do my initial healing, like what happens after that? There's no, there's technically our books, but there's no fucking rule book on how to fucking do this shit the right way, So I don't have an answer for that, family. I don't know. I just know how. Honestly, I know how to do the shadow work, but me myself, I'm still trying to learn. Like, okay, after the initial shadow work, how do you get yourself back out there? I'm having a problem with that, family. Like, I'm having a problem with that because I am a socially awkward motherfucker. Okay, I am. But, I need to find my people. I'm a new woman. I'm a new person. I don't talk the same. I'm different. So I don't know. Think outside the box, family, and I just encourage y'all to be organically you. Be your weird ass self. Period. Okay. Yep. And we got Knight of Cups, Knight of Emotions, the Knight of the Thoughts. Okay, the Knight is super smart, super intelligent. We also got the Knight of Pentacles here. We got the full thing right here. The only thing we're missing is Wands of the Knight. 3 Knights. Wisdom. Continue to stack your bread. Continue to gain this knowledge. Change your perspective on different things. Master your emotions. That's what I see right here. This is beautiful. We got the 4 of Wands. Ace of Wands. You're protected. You're chosen. You're divine. Your connection to source. Right? Someone also has been manifesting heavy as fuck. Some of us also have been kind of frustrated about manifesting, meaning not seeing it in the time that we feel like we're going to see it. But we just talked about that earlier too. Light the candle, write the letter, whatever alchemy form you're using, whatever form of magic you're doing, walk away from that shit and know that it's worked, it's done. It is what it is, right? Okay. Let me go ahead and pull from the words. What's this one called? Soulful Woman. The Soulful Woman deck. We may have to do a dating while woke video because it's very interesting. All the men that have tried to approach me within the past year or so has definitely been on some fake ass, woke ass shit. It's running rampant out here, y'all. That's a thing. You can't do that fake woke shit. But not with me, because I like to ask questions. When you ask questions, you begin to realize motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. I also, too, look, yeah, I'm just spilling all the tea. I've been having visions of who I believe is my twin flame. I don't know when the hell he's coming. But he doesn't share the same like ethnicity as me. So I don't know if somebody needs to hear this, like think outside the box. You don't have to date black because you're black. You don't have to date white because you're white, Hawaiian because you're Hawaiian. What the hell? Fucking weird. Look, shout out to the Curry Bros. That was so weird. That was my tablet, y'all. I just randomly started playing Night and Day Network. Interesting. That was so weird. It's the boogeyman. Embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. The power of support. I am grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gifts. Yes, having gratitude. I've been on a self-healing journey since 2013 and then was interrupted for about 2 or 3 years after that. And then from 2016 up until now, I had another break. Ooh, that's dope. In that journey in 2021. That's dope. So like, hold on, you talking about like break in a good way? Or mental break? Like, where you just kind of snapped out. Okay, I see what you're saying now. You don't have to answer that. And the last one was pretty tough, and I'm still recovering from that. And it's a struggle. It is a struggle. It is, especially doing it alone. Like, if you had a partner doing shadow work with, that'd be, but the thing is, you have to self-master. You got to do it yourself. You have to do it yourself. But I feel that. I mean, there's different, like, there's notches on the belt. There's notches on the spiritual walk, on this healing journey. Yeah. It really is. But I know I'm going to run into some weird ass individuals just like me. Okay, people that like to make noises and dance around at random. People that like to say every word that's in the damn movie and make fun of the characters in the movie like I do. People that think that dressing up like different goddesses and going to light sage outside and dancing in the wind is fun like I do. People that, the weird shit that I like, I'm attracting those people that like that same damn thing. Like, fuck that. Like, you can call me weird, I don't give a fuck, but look, I'm gonna be with my weird friends. I'm gonna be with my weird family. Like, let me be weird over here, And it sucks being rejected by the people that you love. However, they're not your family. Family is frequency. Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. But through with all the world. Maturity, being strengthened, even with the challenges and obstacles. I share. You are strong as fuck. I can feel it. I can feel your energy. You're hella strong. You definitely went through some shit that, you had no business and that nobody really deserves to go through. However, it shaped and molded you. So that's a beautiful thing. I don't feel like the chosen has happy-go-lucky lives. Like, I think that would be, I don't know, like, if I had a leader or someone like I looked up to, I would want them to have struggled. Like, I would want them to have some type of pain, some background, some like some heart, down to earth, like you got to know what you're teaching and preaching about, right? Like, how you gonna talk about or preach about going through the trenches and how to get out if you ain't never been through the trenches? I don't want some silver spoon guru or some silver spoon, just whatever person to look up to. I can't relate to no silver spoon. I'm gonna call weird and crazy my whole life. The most ones that need that, the ones that we have worse hardships than I could. I'm gonna put that on the screen because that is so true. That is so true. That is so true. hmm it don't be making sense to me. Be like, honey, you got all that going on, but that's what folks do. They'll focus on you, try to make you feel bad, to neglect or negate the things that they've done, or what they got going on over there. Let's see. It was really weird for me. Like a couple years ago, I got back in touch with two of my cousins that I was super close with growing up. Like, actually went to stay with one of my cousins when I was younger. Like my mom, she sent me to go stay with my cousins. So like they're my older cousins. So I had an older big cousin, like in her 40s, that I was going to go stay with. She has kids that were closer to my age, but they were still my older cousins. You feel me? I'm a freshman. They were seniors, older cousins. So, it was a vibe. I got really close with one of my cousins. Quick story time. Like sister close, like super, super close, real close. Later in my life, around like 19, still homeless, she offered up her doors to me. I went to Southern Missouri University, or something like that it's called, MSU, and went to go stay out there with her, live the college life, and I had no business. I said I was 19, I was 17. I was young. And, I was being lazy. I was partying. I wasn't too active on looking for a job. I got my food stamps, a little stuff like that. I was trying, but I wasn't trying. I was partying. I was having a good time. I'm young. I didn't have nobody to enforce any rules for me. I'm just out there. She got tired of me not contributing, as I can understand. But also, I was contributing groceries. She lost whatever money she was getting, so it was just a lot. Like while I was staying there, and emotions were high. Like me giving food in the house was my way to like contribute, but then I wasn't eating my own food. She started like treating me like a slave, and like it was some weird shit that was going on, like treating me like a dog, like literally, like it was fucked up. Her friend started treating me like a dog. Like they would talk to me crazy, like call me all type of bums and shit. Her friend was causing division between me and my cousin. The friend was saying, I don't like the way she's looking at me, or whoop you out wham, or she's doing this, she's doing that, but bitch, you're eating off my food. It was a lot of weird shit. It was layers to the shit. My cousin, she thought it was a good idea to just like throw my shit outside. She just woke up randomly and was like, Mommy, I'm tired of this shit, blah, blah, blah. My roommate, this, that. Me and the roommate ended up arguing. So yeah, she just threw my shit outside. And I hadn't talked to her for years after that. I had my daughter, my first child. She did come and see me in the hospital. That was my first time talking to her after all that. So still awkward, but I respected that she came to see me. Long story short, moving forward, fast forward to this time, 2 years ago, I'm 26. I'm 25, 26. And I moved back to Kansas City. I'm back around the family now. It's the dead of summer, so there's 4th of July, family reunions, all those kind of things. So I'm attending those. I'm super spiritually connected at this point, right? Like, so I'm just noticing shit. She was just talking weird shit with her boyfriend. She was like, yeah, my cousin Ami's in town. She just moved back. She's coming to the 4th of July picnic. He's like, oh, is that the stripper? Well, excuse the fuck out of me. How does he even know that I was a dancer? Why are you having a conversation? Those kinds of things. So shit just kept coming up. Jealousy coming up. All this coming up. Have a party, a little get together at my house with my cousins. Everyone acting like they just bougie. I get up, I start shaking my ass, shaking tail feather, trying to teach people how to twerk. They looking at me stank. But you in my house. Little shit like that. So, and my throat chakra was not activated then, like keep in mind, y'all, throat chakra just was not there. So I didn't say anything, just kind of letting them walk all over me. Cousin calling me, complaining all the time. I'm giving her advice. She don't want to hear about me though. I'm just still letting people just run all over me because damn, I miss my family. Like, I think this is what I need to do is just be connected back to my family. And I started realizing that just wasn't it. So, long story short, again, I cut her off. I just cut her off. I'm like, I just cut her off. Before I cut her off, I need to say this. Before I cut her off, we went and had lunch at 54th Street. And she finally was like, started breaking down and shit. And she was like, there's just something I want to tell you. I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm sorry that I kicked you out that day. She was like, you did not deserve that. You were just a kid, blah, 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 blah. Just, I've always carried that with me, and it just broke my heart. And, she's really breaking. I'm thinking it came to a moment of, clarity, and really feels bad for how she shunned me. It's like, you're the homeless family member, so that's how everybody treats me. When I come up, she's the fast, Ami's in town. That's the vibe that comes off of little old me when so it was that. And what was I saying? Oh, she finally seemed sincere. And I was telling her, she was having issues with her kids, being angry with the kids, how to punish them. She just dealing with some shit in her mind. And I helped her as a spirit guide does. And she was sucking off my energy, but wasn't reciprocating shit back. I got tired of that shit. I will cut you off in a quickness. I won't tell you about it, nothing. I'll just pull my energy back because that's what I'm supposed to do, And that's what I did. And some months I went by. I'm not talking to you on the phone like I was. I'm just sending texts to check up on you every now and again because I'm still going to check up on you. I'm not going to cut you off completely, She wasn't having that. She started blowing up my phone. And this specific day, I was hella busy. So I did not see her hit me up at all, right? Well, later that night, I ended up coming to the phone and I just have hella messages. They of course they started off good. Then the messages was bad. It was like I was her girlfriend or something. Not answering her calls, leaving her on red. You got me effed up. I've always been wanting to say this about you. And it was weird energy. Family was so weird. I'm like, are you okay? Is there something that you want to talk about? Are you going through some things? Are you okay? So from that point, family, I sent the message, but then I just went ahead and blocked her. I'm just like, you know what? I just had a moment fuck that. Fuck that. Why do I have to compensate? Why do I have to? Hell no. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing this shit no more. I just had a moment oh, that's what's going on. She's gaslighting me. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay. So I ended up just kind of falling off the face of the earth to her. Well, as that is happening, and I'm not talking to this cousin, there's another cousin that I was super close with growing up. Our mothers are sisters. And my mom was adopted, but still. So we were super close. Long story short, she's one of those just self-centered people. She's done modeling all her life and stuff like that. So, she's just, just in a different mind frame. It's all about her. And I got tired of that shit. And it was just a time where Ami was just saying, fuck all that shit, right? So I tell the cousin that I'm still cool with about the shit that happened with the other cousin. And, she was agreeing with me, like, yeah, that's odd. That is so weird. Like, why is she acting like that? I don't understand. Like, she apologized to you this week. Now she's acting like this. And I was like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Does she like me or something? Because I am adopted. So technically, I'm not your real family. Like, it be shit like that going on, family. I'm just saying. She was just so obsessed with me being a stripper and like with my body, and it was just giving weird vibes, right? So I told my other cousin about it, and this cousin don't like that cousin type shit. They are just the pettiness. So anyway, with this cousin I was still cool with, she was one of those people that she would like to call and just throw all her shit on me, give me all her baggage, all her burdens, all that shit. I recycle that shit, and she's cool, keep moving. Well, I'm also a person that will tell you about yourself. So, like, you're not about to tell me you did some fuck ass shit, and I'm not about to tell you, sis, that wasn't cool. Like, why'd you do that? Or question you or say, I'm a real ass, I didn't realize bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't move like that. So she was telling me some things. I'm like, well, to me, it seems like this happened because of this. Like, do you feel like maybe you did this? Honey, I did not call you for this shit. That ain't you get on my fucking nerves. You always trying to overanalyze. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But y'all, like, God will do this shit on purpose. God will do this shit on purpose. Like, where I was going in my life, those people were not meant to be. Like, it was like a switch. I'm like, what the fuck? So she didn't call to get no like correction from me or like hear what I had to say. She was just calling to just throw her shit on me and hang up. Like, oh, I see the true colors now. Okay. And some people, especially when they see you on the lowest points, they want to keep you there. Like, as I was elevating, like I got my new house and I got a car and stuff like that, people wasn't really excited. Like, they was side-eyeing, like, oh, that's what's up. Like, you know how that made me feel? Like a smack in the face. Like, really? That's what's up? That's it? That's what's up? Oh, okay. Like, where's my flowers? Where's my recognition? Where's the reciprocity? I ended up cutting that cousin off. Tell me why 2 days later, family, it was around Halloween time. I went to go get decorations, right, for the house. It's a Dollar Tree trip. Dollar Tree was 5 minutes away from the house. I was gone all of 35 minutes. When I came back, family, my whole garden was destroyed. And my window was broke. Like, they broke inside of my house, like the window in my house right above my altar. Ami don't have enemies. I don't. So I automatically knew it had to be one of these bitches. So the neighbor, they ended up coming over to my house and being a half-ass neighbor for real, but I still appreciate them. Whatever. Maybe I'm being ungrateful. But they was telling me a little bit, but then when I was asking other questions, I'm not gonna speak on it. Bitch, what the fuck you mean? Anyway, but she was telling me that it was two women and they both had like colorful wigs on. So I knew that they went and bought those wigs on purpose just to try to disguise themselves. Yeah, it was crazy. It was fucked up. So yeah, they tore up my garden and yeah, they broke the windows in my house. It was fucked up. All because I retreated my energy though. Like, so it's like psychopath energy. I needed to get away from that shit. Like, that shit, girl, yes. Yep, that's what they do. I have never experienced no ratchet ass shit like that before. I did not know that family does that. Like, it's like, I never experienced nothing like that. So I'm like, wow. But then so it goes to show me how powerful I am and how powerful you are. You know, when people do shit like that to you, some around the sword, something like that, it's for a reason. It's because of the power that you have, that you withhold. And when you take that shit from someone, when no one can no longer be nurtured and, you know, have sustenance off of you, when they can't suck on your titty no more, the baby gonna bite. Okay. They're going to try to take you down. They're going to try to hurt you the way that you hurt them. So, if you ask me why Ami don't have friends, that's why. Shit like that. So it was like they played on me being adopted. Like, you know, they just played on a lot of shit. They played on a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. So, but people only do what you allow them to do. And I switched up. You know, I took back my power, right? And in the end, that left me with neither one of them, right? And you only lose what you cling to. It also taught me to not have attachments. Like, don't be attached to nothing, no one or nothing, literally. I've been learning that lesson all my life, just, you know, being homeless for the majority of my life. You know, I'm not attached to shit. Like, this whole bitch can burn up and it's just like, okay, start all over again. It's just material shit. It's just matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I encourage you to take your power back. Don't let people use your kindness for weakness. Don't let people use your energy for their benefit. Period. If someone comes to you venting, you tell them how you feel. Reciprocity. No one should be coming to you just to lay their burdens on you or complain, or don't nobody have time for that shit. No one deserves that either. Like, really just think about it for what it is. Like, you're calling someone up or, you know, texting them, whatever, what have you, to just throw up on them. And thank you. Bye now. See you next time. Bitch, I will fuck you up. Like, don't know. I think I just scratched myself in the face. But you know what I'm saying? Like, no. So I no longer accept emotional upchuck. And I think you guys should feel the same way. No longer should we accept emotional upchuck. And if someone is hitting you up and venting, God damn it, you have every right to tell them how you feel. Shit. Don't come to me telling me about what's going on and you don't expect me to tell you how I feel. What kind of shit is that? I don't accept. So that's all I got for y'all, family. If you would like a personal reading, the mini readings are 888. Okay, they're 888 all day, all the way until tomorrow. It ends tomorrow. Mini reading, 20 minutes, 888. Okay. If you are listening to this message just, you know, after Sunday, my mini readings are $11.11 on my site, y'all. They're very inexpensive. $11.11 for a mini reading, okay? And it will not be that price for long. So y'all make sure y'all run over there and, you know, get the deal while it's hot. I will be changing the prices as we move into this next season. Yeah. $8.88. $8.88 for the mini readings. It's a 20-minute reading. Make sure that y'all hit me up on my email to order on my sites, okay? If you're trying to purchase any natural skincare products, you have to sign up to the email list and talk to me personally through the email to order products, okay? If you go to the checkout, it will not check you out. They want my money, honey. We not paying them money, so y'all can pay me, okay? So I found a way around it. Hit me up on the email sites. Do not try to check out on the natural skincare site, okay? It's not going to let you, okay? So $8.88 for the mini reading, which is 20 minutes. Oh, I also have the $3 raffle going on, y'all. And the raffle is to win my Vite. It's called Vite, V-I-T-E, okay? It's short for vitamin E repair spray, okay? This is for your hair and your face. But vitamin E, hair repair spray, face repair spray, that's just a lot to say every time. So Vite, the vitamin repair spray, okay? This is amazing for your face. Fellas for the beards, fellas for the aftershave, women for the acne, okay? Look, y'all see I got a breakout going on right here, y'all. Look, I got my menstrual coming. I've been stressing. It's a lot going on right here. So I have been using my product daily for the past week. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm a little bad at being consistent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bad. So I'm challenging myself this week, okay? Because I want to show y'all, like, you know, what it does. You feel me? So anyway, and then here's my oil. It's lemon and orange grass oil. Amazing. Gonna hydrate that skin right on up. Repair those hair follicles, whether it's like in your edges, the middle of your head, in your beard, fellas, you know, the straps, y'all trying to get them things connected. This is going to help, okay? It's not only going to smooth and hydrate the hair follicles, but it's going to stop the breakage, right? It's going to cleanse everything up, all the inflammation, the irritation, and help healthy promotion, healthy growth of the hair, right? So make sure y'all support. I also have my honey fermented garlic, which is an immune booster, great for colds, sicknesses, illness, inflammation, cysts on the ovaries, fibroids, y'all, look, trigger hip, all of it, okay? Nicole says, I'm preparing my garden. I went and picked up a few items. I know that's right. Cabbage, corn, and peppers. Yes. Awesome. Corn grows really fast. I don't have any harvest from my corn yet, but I mean, I should soon. I'm actually gonna plant some more. I'm learning, y'all, that like you might have to plant like 3 or 4 of the same thing. Like, even if you do have a small family of like 3, honey, because you just don't ever know. That plant just might not make it, y'all. You gotta have multiple. And then if you have extra, you can make some money. You can sell the damn veggies and shit. Like, honey, I know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post up right at that damn entrance at my apartment complex, okay? And I'm gonna be, boom, what you need? Yep, I got watermelons for $3. Yep, I got, what you need? Some onions. What you need? Some carrots. What you need? Okay? Like, honey, we gonna eat off this shit and we gonna make profit off this shit, okay? Fucking period. I love y'all, family. Off my soapbox. Beautiful message. Very emotional message. I got to do some shadow work in this video. Look, this is shadow work 101, family, okay? It's gonna be it's crazy, right? So y'all see me go through like 3 or 4 different moods on this fucking video. Welcome to the fucking dark side, bitch. I mean, lettuce, cabbage, peppers, and corn. Yes, that's great. That's great. And the shit that you need year round. For the lettuce, y'all, definitely, if you eat salad a lot, child, you can never have too many lettuce plants. Plant you like 6 of them. I have 6. I have 2 spinach. I have 1 hybrid and one Swiss chard and another just regular like lettuce growing. Because we eat lettuce a lot. And again, it takes a while for it to, you know, come up. But let me show y'all. Here's one of my lettuce plants. This is, it says spinach on the outside, y'all, but I've planted something else in there. You see, this is lettuce. right? And this is in my window of my house. You don't have to put it outside. But now that the seasons is changing, we're going into the cooler weather. It is okay to put your lettuce outside. If it can withstand, it can withstand the coolness, basically. But if it's still just super hot in your area, I would recommend just keeping it in the house. Okay, just keep it in the house. And I don't know if you guys might not be able to see this. Lettuce attracts these little like white little flies. You're not going to be able to see it. You might not be able to see it. But it attracts these little like white little flies. I've never seen them before in my life. But anyway, if I just pluck this, it'll keep growing. The more you pluck it, it'll keep growing. Now, I wouldn't recommend plucking it until it's about this high, till you got some real nice leaves coming out and it's a little fuller. But as you just keep plucking, so you can have 6 different spinach plants, lettuce plants, right? And I just pluck, salad from all of them every day. I'm telling you, it's just gonna blossom, and it just keeps on giving. Lettuce just keeps growing. This is something you will have year round. Just think about it, how dope it would be just to go to your windowsill every single motherfucking day that you want a salad and go boop, 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 boop. Rinse it up, put all your little toppings and shit on it, and go. You will never have to shop for fucking lettuce again. This is what we're trying to get to, self-sustainability, family, okay? It's nothing to it but to do it. There's gonna be trial and error. Look, you just got to get in there and try. You were saying something interesting about cilantro, so I went and got some of that too. But I got that already grown and put it in a smoothie. Yes, good. So I got cilantro right here. I got some more outside. Let's go to the garden, family. Fuck it. But here's some cilantro here. And what I'm kind of finding, y'all, see, this is off of just one cilantro seed. I would recommend doing more than one seed with the cilantro and with the lettuce too. Just because you want fullness, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. This is fine. It's going to grow. It's doing its thing. But if I dropped more, the whole cup would be just sprouting out with them, right? So like I said, trial and error. You just got to learn as you go. All right, family, let's go to the balcony garden. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I also have my Cash App rolling across the screen on the bottom if you all would like to donate to the channel, donate to the lifestyle. Look, donate. And just also an easy way to support is hitting that like button and sharing. Okay? So we have some sage right here. Look at these big, beautiful leaves. Sage takes a while to grow, family. I did not realize that. Here's my other thing of cilantro. Now look at this, y'all. I got clever. So you can make your own veggies, right? Like your own hybrid veggies. So we are scientists out here, family. Like, don't let these stores do it for you. How you think they got all these spring mixes and all this shit? They're splicing seeds. So I spliced some of my own, okay? So we got cilantro and lettuce here. It's a cilantro lettuce salad. Honey, I won't ever have to buy no mix for tacos ever again. But you can see like the different leaves in there. Some is cilantro, some is lettuce. Some is cilantro, some is lettuce. It smells good. And there is a mosquito sitting right on top. Hey, buddy, you're not getting me today. Y'all ate my ass up last night. We got broccoli here. Okay, broccoli is, now I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say this. There might be other vegetables that grow faster, but for me, what I've experienced is broccoli is the fastest growing veggie I've came across. Period. Look at that. This is a week. This is like 9 days. It's time for me to actually transfer this into a little bit of a bigger pot, like maybe like this size. This is collard greens, by the way. Let me turn this music off. Yeah, those are collard greens. And this is onions. Y'all, onions are tricky. They growing though. They doing their thing, but Man, onions are tricky. I just kind of been letting them do their thing. Here's some tomatoes that I have here. We just started these about 9 days ago. Basil here. I've already harvested some. Oh, it's right here. Let me show y'all what it looks like. So these have been drying out. They've been slow drying here in the house. Oops. But you can also put these on low in the fridge and dehydrate it and make it a basil like powder, crushed basil. Or you can just throw it in the freezer and just use it, sparingly whenever you want. But we got more growing. Um, this is where like you want these to stay on there if you want to keep producing basil. If I was just done with the whole basil plant, then I would go ahead and take these off because these are the flowers. This is the buds. So it's just going to keep growing and getting taller. So, yeah. And it smells amazing. It's very potent in smell. You going to know. You gonna know your basil plant. You don't even have to label it. You gonna know. You gonna smell it. You gonna be like basil. Here's my corn. Corn is very tricky, y'all. It is super tricky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I don't know if you want sun all day, half the day. I don't know. It's literally got a mind of its own. So, but it's tall as hell. I'm as tall as my corn plant. And what else we got? We got peppers here. More peppers. We got peppers here. Oops. Oh, that's watermelon. Peppers. This is my watermelon right here. And watermelon, y'all, it grows on vines. Like it gets very long. Let me show y'all. Here's my little watermelon. And she's so cute. She's so cute. Mwah. You're so beautiful, Mama. Thank you. I'm thankful. I can't wait to eat you. I can't wait to eat you. Y'all, look, we got more flowers and stuff growing on here. When you see flowers, this means you'll have more. So I should get 1, 2, 3. I should get like 5 watermelon. If I had to guess, about 5 watermelon off of here, unless we get more flowers, but about 5. Hold on, I'm almost done showing y'all. Then I'm gonna catch up with these comments, and then see, you can plant in anything. I will have more videos of planting family. I promise. This is cantaloupe. As y'all can see, it's growing wildly. Cantaloupe also grows very fast. It's time for me to transfer this. As it gets weight, it's going to do the exact same thing this watermelon is doing, and it's going to create vine, and it's just going to chow. It's just going to be cantaloupe and watermelon everywhere. I'm excited. I think that's about it. Some more peppers right here because we eat peppers a lot. And here's tomatoes. Be able to see some. There's a couple of them in there. You see the root system. It's very thick roots, you know. Very, very thick roots. And you want to make sure you don't water until it dries out like this. Like you want to put your finger in your plant and not feel like you want it to be dry. That's how you know it needs to be watered. She stay yelling at her baby. Stay yelling at him. I'm gonna mind my business though. Let me catch up with these comments. Ooh. You know, Nicole, I would love for you to come up soon, like if you're comfortable with that, and talk on a stream. Like, I would love that. They look healthy. Thank you. Inspired by Grace Coaching. Peace, Goddess. How are you? I'm so excited to begin growing. Do you have a recommendation for heirloom seed brands? I do. Check out the video, my most recent videos too, family. But look, y'all, I got it right here. I have a book recommendation, and I also have. So here's the book, family. I think we should do the planning video sooner than later because time is ticking. Like with the frost date, you got to make sure, like with this season especially, like you want to plant your seeds 120 days before frost date. So if you count this day and 120 days out, we want to make sure that it's not snowing, right? um so right now is like we got like maybe a week left. So I promise y'all, guys and goddesses, I got y'all in the next day or so ish. I got y'all because we got to get these seeds in the damn ground. So y'all need to do some stuff. Y'all got to do y'all part. I need y'all to go to the Dollar Tree. Y'all got to get little buckets. Y'all seen the buckets I'm using. Um, get get your shit together. Get your little tools, your gloves, everything, so that you're prepared and ready for these videos. Donations are also helpful, family. Okay, because look, I need money to buy soil, all those kinds of things, right? So donations are very much appreciated. But back to this. Here is the vegetable garden Bible. It's 8 books in one, family. This is amazing. So get this book if you can. It's on Amazon, The Complete Vegetable Gardener's Bible. 8 books in one. It was $1.99. Okay. And for a brand of seeds, honestly, before I even recommend them, I would recommend you going to your local farmer's market, okay, and getting you some heirloom, or just buying the fruit that you want the seeds from there, because you'll have over 100+ seeds from that one fruit, right? So if you want heirloom cantaloupe seeds, all that, take a trip to the farmer's market and just buy you some fruits and veggies and use those seeds. Ashe? Hey, Lord Zoe. Peace, God. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Peace, Queen. Yes, thank you for the info. You're welcome. I'm in Georgia. I wonder what zone that is. I'm in zone 6 as far as the heat goes. But here's a great company as well. Nature's Edge. Nature's Edge. But y'all, refer to the video. I did a whole video a couple days ago. Y'all should see it as soon as you click on the page. And yeah, so watch that video. I kind of, talk a little bit more about this company or whatnot, the book, what it talks about, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, y'all, it's nothing to it but to do it. We got to grow our own groceries, family. Like this food, like I can't do it no more. I'm really heading towards, so homesteading. Um, I will have land. I already have it. It's just waiting on me. Land. I will be building my own house. I don't care if I have to do it by myself. Like I'm not of this world. I'm not of this world. I don't want to shop at your supermarkets and go to your movie theaters and parlay at the bar and what. I don't care about that stuff. So I want to create my own everything. I want to create a place where people come and like it's an experience, like camps for kids and you know, um I just got a lot of shit brewing. hmm You doing readings today? I got some questions. What's the Cash App? The Cash App is rolling across the screen and it's also in the description box. And yes, I am doing tarot readings today. Um, you can hit me up on my tarot website, which is also in the description box. But yeah, I'm available all day. Just hit me up. All tarot readings, which you will not see on the site, but all tarot readings till tomorrow. Well, let me be clear. All the mini readings, okay? The 15 to 20-minute readings are $8.88 today. Um, yeah, so hit me up. Love y'all, family. I've been on here long enough. We just hit the hour and 25-minute mark. I hope that you found this broadcast helpful on your healing